Hey family, it's Christina with Urban Finance. We're going to do a book review of Tony Robbins' Money Master the Game. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, smash the subscribe button to support the page, and hit the bell so that you're notified when we post new stuff. In this book, Tony Robbins gives 7 simple steps to master the game of money. The goal of the book is to ensure that you have an income for life and not have to work again unless that's what you want to do. Here are the 7 key takeaways from the book. Number 1, how to develop an income for life. It is important to determine what percentage of your money you're going to live without today so that you can develop a lifetime income stream tomorrow. Most people think they can't afford to save, but the truth is they can't afford not to save. Tony gave an amazing example about twin brothers and the power of compound interest. I'm not going to go over that here, but check the card above for that 3-minute video. If you're serious about building wealth, you will take time to watch it. For those that really don't think they can save now, develop the Save More Tomorrow principle. The goal here is to decide what portion of your raise you're going to save next year. 3%, 5%, or 7%. Whatever your raise is going to be next year, decide to save the entire thing. That way you won't miss the money. Number 2, reduce fees. They are killing your investment portfolio. I want you to imagine that someone comes up to you with the following investment opportunity. He wants you to put up 100% of the capital and take 100% of the risk. And if it makes money, he wants 60% or more of the upside to come to him in fees. Oh, and by the way, if it loses money, you lose and he still gets paid. Are you in? I'm sure you don't need any time to think this through. It's a no-brainer. Your gut response has to be, there's no way I'm doing this. How absurd. The only problem is that if you're like 90% of American investors, you've invested in a typical mutual fund, and believe it or not, these are the terms to which you've already agreed. Most people don't do the math, and the fees are hidden. Try this. If you made a one-time investment of $10,000 at age 20, and assuming 7% annual growth over time, you would have $574 and $464 by the time you're nearly 80. But if you paid 2.5% in total management fees and other expenses, your ending account balance would only be $274,000 over the same period. There are 2 phases to your investing game. The accumulation phase, in which you are saving money for growth, and the decumulation, during which you are withdrawing income. The average price of owning a mutual fund is 3.17% per year. Here are some of the fees you might be paying in the fine print. Expense ratio, transaction cost, tax cost, soft dollar cost, cash drag, redemption fees, exchange fees, account fees, purchase fees, and sales charge. Number 3, how much money do you need to retire? Most people have no idea how much money they need in retirement. The first question you should ask yourself is, what type of life do you want in retirement? Do you need a certain type of house? What type of car would you like to drive? How many trips around the world do you plan on doing? And how much you plan on spending when you get there? How much do you plan on spoiling your grandchildren? It's hard to meet your retirement goals when you don't have a clear picture of what your retirement looks like. So, first decide which of these financial dreams are important to you. For simplicity, let's focus on the most basic financial goal, which is financial security. To determine how much you need for financial security, add up your mortgage, utilities, food, transportation, and insurance. This is how much you need to pay for your basic expenses. For me, this number is $3,800 a month, or $45,600 a year, or $912,000 by retirement, assuming my house isn't paid off. The formula is the total basic monthly expenses times 12, which equals the yearly amount. If you multiply your yearly amount by 20, that's about the amount you need to obtain financial security in retirement. Here are the 5 levels people strive for in retirement. Financial security, where you have enough money to meet your basic needs. Financial vitality, where you have enough money to meet your basic needs and enough money to meet half the costs of eating out and entertainment. Financial independence, you're able to support your basic needs and spend what you want on things like eating out and entertainment. Financial freedom, where you're able to sustain all of the above and include 2 to 3 additional luxuries like cars, boats, travel, etc. And absolute financial freedom, where you can do anything you want at any time without having to run out of money. Number 4, where do you put your money? Asset allocation. Warren Buffett is said to have 2 rules of investing. Rule number 1, don't lose money. And rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. Essentially, asset allocation is the key to ensure that once you make your money, you keep it. You do this by diversifying your assets across different portfolios and investment types. This is a very important principle, so make sure you check out the video that I did on asset allocation and investing. I left a card above, and I'll put it as one of the recommended videos at the end. Number 5, accumulation versus decumulation. We all talk about how to save, but we don't talk about how we should spend the money so it doesn't run out. When you're saving for retirement, you're accumulating wealth, but what happens during the decumulation stage? If we don't have a passive income stream and the stock market takes a big hit during your retirement, it can devastate your forecasting. This is why it's important to have a strategy that would also work during the decumulation stage. Tony recommends various types of fixed annuities to help with the bumpy downhill ride. If you own rental property, this can also smoothen the ride downhill. The investment world annuities have become a dirty world because there are so many bad annuities, but there are also some good ones that are worth considering, especially for the decumulation phase of your investment strategies. Number 6, it is often said that you can't buy happiness, but according to these recent studies, that's just not true anymore. There are 3 ways to buy happiness. Recent studies show that money can make us happier. How so? Spending as little as $5 a day can significantly change your happiness. But it's not about how much you spend, but how you decide to spend it. Here are 3 ways for your money to make you happy. Invest in experiences. People who travel, learn new skills, take courses over acquiring more things tend to be happier. Buying time for yourself. When we outsource the things that we don't enjoy, like scrubbing toilets or washing and folding your own clothes, the additional time left to follow your passion can make you happier than you can imagine. Imagine if you only had to do the things that you enjoy doing at work. The thing that makes us the happiest in regard to money is investing in others. That's right. Giving our money away actually makes us really happy. It is not also about how much we give, but the fact that we are giving that makes us happy. In addition to making us happy by giving, when we're able to connect with those that we are giving to, that makes us even happier than giving to a far-off cause. So, make a lot of money so that you can give it away. And the final 7th secret to mastering the game of money: don't procrastinate in implementing what you learned today. Take the time to figure out how much you need to have financial security, financial independence, or financial freedom. Thank you again for watching this video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you're notified when I post something new. And if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comment sections below. God bless you, and remember to live your best life.